Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Another start to the vlog in the garage. Again, like it's the quietest place in the house. It's really windy outside, so it's kind of howling in here, but all the kids are napping. Thankfully, Roy is napping, which is such a blessing because that means Mama can have some alone time. I did work on addressing more Christmas cards. I'm almost done. And honestly, I cannot imagine like having more than what I have right now to address. I have 20. It's taken me like almost a week to get these addressed. I'm sure like later in life, I'll be able to like send all the cards out, but 20 feels like a lot. Anyway, Taylor's already left for work, and the kids did play outside this morning for quite a while Taylor and I were just like cleaning up the house, doing laundry, so on and so forth. So that was kind of our morning. I feel like the mornings just fly by when you have a bunch of little kids. It's just, you're just constantly doing something. So anyway, I did take a shower this morning. That was really nice, and got dressed for the day, which is always a win, I feel like. But I did start a new book. This is actually a fiction book. I've got a couple of non-fiction books I'm reading, but I really was just feeling a fiction book right now. I feel like non-fiction sometimes makes me think too much, and right now I don't feel like thinking a whole lot. So I started this one. This is by Lynn Austen. It's A Woman's Place. It's set in World War II, which are my favorite books to read. So I love historical fiction. So anyway, I'm gonna read this a little bit before everyone wakes up, and we're just gonna get started with the rest of the day. Probably work on some homeschool with Noble, and maybe do some painting or some coloring, something to keep them busy. So that's what we got going on. Well, all the kids are up from naps, and we're all sitting on the floor working on some Magnet-Tiles. I've got some stickers on me. The kids were coloring and writing some letters. Uh-oh, you spitting up. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of spit. Uh-oh. And Roy is just hanging out right here. He's awake. He's probably gonna have to go in the carrier pretty soon, and Mama's gonna get him to sleep. We may go outside in a little bit and play. I still need to do that laundry. But I also need to remember to pull some stew meat from the deep freeze, because I think I'm gonna do a crock pot stew for tomorrow for the weekend. And that's something we could eat like leftovers, and it makes quite a bit, and everyone loves that meal. So I don't have carrots. I have potatoes and celery, but I don't have carrots. May have to pick some carrots up. Oh, I don't have time to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a stew without carrots. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We may do some painting later. We'll see what we do. But for now, we're just hanging out. I read some books while the kids play. Do like a read aloud or something. Nice, I like it. Very good, bud. Well, we made it outside. I've got Roy in the carrier. You found a leaf? Ooh, that's a really pretty leaf.
Take a look.
And it is really, really nice out. So the kids are wrapping up dinner outside. I just did like a little sheet pan dinner of a hodgepodge of like cheese and apples and nuts and things. Usually an easy thing, and it's so pretty outside. I was like, okay, we're just gonna eat dinner outside, and they can have it on their little picnic table. It's usually what I do. And this little guy is awake. You say hello. Hello. So many of you guys think he looks a lot like Noble did. He does a lot, and he looks a lot like his dad. But yeah, he reminds me of a ton of Noble. Yeah, so they're still playing. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's gonna get dark pretty soon. I think the sun is actually setting. But I don't know if you guys can tell. The light's not that great. But anyway, thankfully the kitchen is not really dirty because I gave them dinner outside. But we're gonna have to like get clean clothes on and everything because they've been playing in the dirt. What do you think? Huh?
Bobby.
So the kids are making Christmas cards for family that we're gonna see this weekend. Got some red and green crayons, and we're gonna do that for a little bit. It's 5:40, and we're just kind of getting some more energy out. Hey guys, it is almost 8 o'clock. The boys are in bed now, and just laid Roy down. So everyone's in bed, which is so nice. So I am actually, my sore throat feels like it's like coming back a little bit. I'm going to make myself a tea. Really love this tea. Super good. And thank you guys for your recommendations on the teas that you guys said are your favorites. I'm going to have to try those. You know, the end of the day when you feel like you can take a deep breath. Okay. So I'm in my comfy clothes and my house shoes. Got my Christmas mug. I'm going to make myself some tea, and then I'm going to get editing for tomorrow's video that needs to go up. And then my hubby is going to be home pretty soon, and we have been listening to the Bright Hearth podcast that Brian and Lexi Souvet do together. They're a married couple. It's a great podcast. We just started it last night, so I highly recommend. They're a Christian couple, and my husband listens to his other podcast that he does with, I forget the other guy's name, but great family, great couple. They're more reformed, so we really like them. So my husband and I like to eat ice cream and listen to the podcast. It's one thing we've been enjoying. So I'm going to make myself some tea and get to editing tomorrow's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.